Hi and welcome back to the channel. Today I am going to have a look at Straylight from Native Instruments, and it is a part of the kind of light series. So we have Pharlight, Straylight and Ashlight, and I've already reviewed Pharlight and kind of gone through how this works, and so Straylight is very similar, but it has a kind of different sound base to it. So Straylight is more kind of soundscapes, tones, and transitions, as it says here, and it does work very well with Pharlight. The only problem is my computer is struggling a bit with these two running at the same time, as I found out when I was working on the cinematic score. Yeah, it does say that you kind of need an i7 processor or higher, and I've got an old 3.2 gigahertz i5. So I am actually getting some more RAM because, like I said, machine as well is starting to struggle sometimes, depending on how many effects I've got applied to some of the samples and whatever. Anyway, so Straylight is unique cinematic granular timbres, tailored modulation with precise control over intensity and timing, drag and drop your own samples for one-of-a-kind sounds. So so Straylight is very similar in the way that it works to Pharlight. It has the same perform, grain, sample, effects, and master. So this is the kind of grain, and that is obviously for both A and B samples. You can switch between them up there, and then you've got the actual sample itself, and then you've got the effects. You have 8 effects that you can put in, and you can just kind of swap them out or mix them up to whatever you want. So you've got gators, you've got mod, drive, EQ, delays, whatever, and obviously the XY pad as well, which you can control from either the mod wheel or the control knobs. So yeah, so that is kind of Straylight, and we'll just go down and have a wee looky look and see what you're getting. Yeah, so perform real-time modulation. That is one of the coolest things. You can kind of create lots of great evolving kind of sounds with this, and as well as kind of using the mod wheel and the touch strip if you've got an S series keyboard. So at a glance, 319 grain source sets and 50 sample sets. So sound categories are atmosphere, pad, lead, transition, keys, effects, subs and pulses, and it is 2.5 gigabyte, and like I said, it does need pretty fast processor. And you can use either contact player or contact or complete control. That is the gist of Straylight. So instead of going through how it all works, since I've already done that with Pharlight, I'm just going to have a look at some of the presets. And I've actually gone through 99% of the presets on this and kind of narrowed it down. So we'll have a look at that. And obviously you can get this during cyber season for only 90 quid. So you could get both Pharlight and Straylight for the price of one, and that is running till December the 6th, cyber season. So you've got plenty of time to get this, which is why I thought I'd do this video, because I've been working on it for a wee while, and I thought, well, I might as well upload it now when you can actually get 50% off. And like I said, that applies to Pharlight, Straylight, Ashlight, and I'm not sure about the actual pack. So the Light Trilogy is the whole trilogy. It's 50% off, so that is pretty good. So you're getting all 3 for 180 quid, which is the same as buying just 2 of them. So you're basically getting 1 free. So if you haven't got any of them, that is a pretty good deal. And I will be getting Ashlight next year when I upgrade to K14. I wasn't sure if they'd actually have that in the offer, but they do. So that is a real saving, because normally they are £179 each. Never mind for 3 of them. So, because like I said, they are brilliant, and you can use them in lots of different things. Like I said, it's they're pretty good. So anyway, so I will close this down and we'll open up complete control, and I'll go through some of the presets. So here we are in complete control with Straylight loaded up, and like I said, I've gone through a lot of these presets, so I've narrowed it down to hang on, let's see, I've got 42 favorited, and what I was going to do, I'm going to go through the ones that I used in the intro track, so you can hear them a bit better on their own. First one is both worlds, and this is pretty cool. And like I said, you can use, you've got the mod wheel to adjust the intensity, and also the touch strip. So each preset will have a different kind of setup. So that is, like I said, one of the coolest things about the Light series. You can completely change the kind of sound quite quickly. Just by using the mod and the strip. So, like I said, as per Pharlight, you've got your perform page, you've got your grain page, and then you've got your sample page, your effects page, and your master page. So you can see what's going on in the effects. If we click on here and here, you can see that you've got quite a lot. You've got filter EQs, dynamic gators, drives, you've got flipping near enough the whole lot. So anyway, like I said, if you want to find out how to use all these different sections, watch the Pharlight video, because there's no point me doing the whole thing again. I can control what I've got 13 pages on the S49 to go through. So we've got the XY pad are the first two, so you can use the XY pad using here these first two knobs as well. But obviously when you're playing, it's a lot easier to use the mod wheel and the touch strip. And then you've got layers, macros, detune, reverb, delay, and it just goes on. So you've got volume, delay, send, reverb, send, volume for the sample layer mix. And then you've got reverb sends, delay sends, grain range, and it just goes on and on and on. Dark voices I use as well. That is kind of the standard preset, but if you, because you can see, well, I don't know if you can see, but we're way up here with the control. So if I bring this kind of down, and you kind of get a kind of more humanized kind of voice. And obviously the deeper, the further down, the deeper it will get. So the touch strip is adjusting the low pass, and the mod wheel is adjusting the intensity. And then we've got, on the screen, we've got high pass cutoff, low pass cutoff, detune, and reverb. So we could adjust the detune. And adjust the low pass cutoff. And the high pass. So yeah. A bit different. Eternal. I'm trying to remember what. Eternal. So this kind of came in for a wee bit of the intro track. And again, we're adjusting the color. Normally it's intensity going and then we've got the bass, the delay, reverb on here. So let's take the delay down a bit. Bass is full up for some reason. So yeah, so that's quite nice. Exopulse is the next one, and that was kind of playing like a bass beat through most of the track. this is adjusting the filter and the jitter. So you can hear it's opening up the filter. I do like that one. Oh, that's pretty cool. 5/4. It's 5/4, yeah. Which is this kind of Doppler effect. And again, we're using the filter and the drive it is. So we can bump up the drive and open the filter. So we'll get it in the kind of middle. And then we've got delay and reverb. So bump up the reverb and the high pass cutoff. Very cool. Soundscape stuff. Outside Inferno, which basically sounds like something from Star Wars. I'm sure they've used that on one of the ships in The Mandalorian or something like that. I mean, that is very Star Warsy. We're adjusting the drive and the low pass. So let's take the low pass. Oh, that is cool. And then we've got the high pass cut off, the detune, the gator, and the reverb. So let's take the gator down a bit and the reverb down a bit and see what. That is just such a great sound. Yeah, I love that one. Last but not least in the track was Starbeams. For something for a bit of a kind of higher pitch. And the XY is the gator and the detune, so we can put the gator up. That's the gator up. And the detune. And the four controls are layer, balance, color, delay, and reverb. So there's no color on, so let's put some color on and put the layer balance to 50%. Put the reverb up a bit. And take the G-tune off. So yeah, so that's Starbeams. So that was basically the 7 that I used in the track. And let's see what else we've got. Bass and sound effects, soundscapes. So we got some other ones. So airdrops. We've got Apocalypse Rise, C-beams, double climax, which sounds a bit like Outside Source or whatever it was. Outside Inferno. Why do I want to keep saying Outside Source? Outside Inferno, Fake Vega, Goosebumps. That's not Goosebumps. Quite cool. And Hades. So they are quite similar. Leads, synth pads. Let's have a look at the pads. So we've got Alice's Lilies. Bump up the reverb a bit. bottom, which is possibly one of the best ones. And I used this, I was hoping to use this in the cinematic track, but like I said, my Mac was really struggling running all this stuff, so I had to take it out. So I'm going to get another 16 gig of RAM, since it is pretty cheap these days. So boom bottom, I do like a bit of boom bottom. Faraway choir. And for Nostromo, I have to do that one. That's quite nice, isn't it? Drive up and just the filter res. Bass. Bass. Quite nice, because I kind of did say that Pharlight was, I preferred Pharlight, but I'm not sure now that I've used Straylight more, because I hadn't really done a full kind of play about with Straylight, but they are both pretty cool, and they work really well together. I mean, like I said, hopefully once I get my RAM sorted out, I'll be able to do some recordings with them both, and maybe some other Native Instruments stuff. So anyway, so that is today's overview and intro track for Straylight. You can get this half price until the 6th of December, or if I was you, I would buy the Light series and get all three for 180 quid. And then you will have possibly some of the best plugins for Native Instruments. Anyway, thanks for watching, and as usual, if you are enjoying these videos, please like, subscribe, share and comment, and I will see you next week. Bye for now.